Hello and welcome back to my channel. So we've started diving into MONSTA X. I released a guide not too long ago. We've gotten to more of their songs, probably a total of like 4 or 5 now when it comes to MONSTA X, but we're just still scratching the surface. And when it came to that guide, I didn't know at the time, but I knew there was someone missing, kind of. A lot of you guys were disappointed that Wonho was not included in that, so I thought with him releasing, it seems, a new song very, very recently, I think today, actually, might as well see what he's all about, right? So we're going to be checking out his song, Eye on You. Yeah, this actually did come out today, so what great timing to dive into this. The only thing I know about him is he's the big boy. I was like, where's the dude that his abs are constantly all over Twitter 24/7? That's Wonho. Here he is. Let's check him out. And also, if you guys are interested, on Patreon, actually, I put up polls recently of like variety content and albums you guys would like to see. MONSTA X got a surprising amount of votes, so it's very likely that stuff is going to be appearing on there soon, featuring MONSTA X. So if you want to join on there for live stages, variety contents, and reality shows, album reactions, stuff like that. But I'll stop rambling and we can get to this MV. Let's go. Wonho, Eye on You. Okay. Yeah, he's a built boy. God, I love the styling of the background dancers. Warbly percussion. Ooh. Oh, this set is sick. There's this like pseudo BDSM kind of thing going on. We got a lot of chains and lace and leather. I don't know why in my head I predicted him as a rapper. Oh, wow, the style of this. What label is he on now? Yeah. There's a lot of straps and belts. This is also really going in that lane of like an exo wolf or something, to where he's the predator and whoever he's talking about is the prey. Oh! They superimposed a lot of the background so it feels like they're encapsulated in the scenery. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. It's a very low-key, understated performance, though, at least vocally, in his delivery. It's very hushed, it's very smooth. It's a slick song. The real dynamicism, a lot of the upbeatness is coming from the instrumental, which I really like, just how kind of flowing it is, while at the same time slightly oppressive, but it's not an aggressive song. This is obviously meant to be a sexy song. See, but the juxtaposition of all these awesome outfits that he has, and I'm so tired. Stray Kids wore them. That skin colored tattooed shirt is just not a good style. It's not a good look. But the rest of it looks so cool. The belts, everything. It's this like gothic adjacent kind of look, and even parts with his like bulletproof vest and his like the asymmetrical like armwear that he's got. So cool. As I drink you down. Whoa! These lyrics. The complete, like, cube screen is really trippy. It's like you're looking through a kaleidoscope. Oh, wait. This actually hits here. It's like almost, I needed the bridge to the final chorus for me to really feel out this song, but this delay here, as he drops and the color kicks out to just, or the lighting to just show the silhouette. Awesome. Oh. Oh. The use of color with the red to purple. Ooh. You know, sometimes the thick boys, the real muscle boys, it's difficult to move like this. It really is. It's totally different. You know, a lot of people in K-pop are a bit more on the thin side, a bit more like, you know, not lanky, but certainly slender. So when you have a build like this, it's a lot more difficult to dance in this way. Ah, the white outfit. This feels kind of... It honestly feels like something Taemin would do, from what I know. He pulled it off. This is not what I was expecting. It was a bit more artistic than I thought it would be. Not just that, but also, for some reason in my head, I was thinking, oh, he's probably a rapper, or maybe I was thinking something a bit more aggressive. That's my just preconceived notion because he is, you know, what I've seen on Twitter and him being built in that way. I wasn't expecting something a bit sexy, but like very slickly so. It was a smooth song. This isn't one that is like, I don't know how to really describe it, I guess. It's a song that is very one note, but one that it works for, you know, it's okay. The kind of trance beat is very repetitive in a way that I can deal with, because it kind of works into that mentality of slowly drawing you in, and something that isn't kind of throwing you around. You know what I mean? It's like a gradual kind of thing that makes it feel a bit sexier. It's nothing that's offensive or abrasive in the beats or the switch ups. And I think if you're gonna do something that needs to be slick and smooth, you can't really have those dynamic K-pop harsh switch ups. So for this song being a bit more samey throughout, I think it's one of the strengths, and I don't think it would have been as effective in its mood if it was that dynamic like a lot of K-pop tracks can be, and what we do love out of a lot of these songs for being a bit more experimental. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It wasn't what I was expecting, and it was just an interesting first look at what he's capable of. So yeah, that's Wonho. I don't know much about him, obviously, because the guide is more about, you know, their character and who they are, personality-wise, but you guys could let me know down below what he is like if you had to describe him and his personality. But this hopefully makes up for some portion of him being left out about that specific guide, because I do know the fallout and everything when it comes to some idols leaving their groups, complete bullshit. This seems to be one that was similar in the case to Ilhoon of like B2B, although I even think less so, because from what I was reading from you guys at least, is that all the stuff was very much unfounded and wasn't even true, period. Let alone that I think it was also a marijuana charge, which is just ridiculous. We could talk about how Korea is freaking years behind in terms of certain, you know, non-harmful drug charges, but that's for another day and different you know, culture video, I guess. But yeah, that's all for me. I very much enjoyed this. Let me know what you guys thought, and if this is indicative of kind of what his sound is in his solo releases. I'd like to know that as well, if this is something that's more of a departure. But yeah, check out my MONSTA X playlist though down below in the description to catch up on what we've recently been checking out, the guide and everything like that. And also head on to Patreon for live stages, album reactions, and variety content. You could vote on that poll right now if you want to boost up the MONSTA X numbers. So I think at the moment they're honestly like second or third in voting, which is wild to me because I really just started reacting to them a bit more seriously very recently. So I think that's really cool. Maybe another group to add to the repertoire, or something that I react to a bit more consistently. And that's what I'm really trying to do here. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you next time.